Well, it's taken me 2 years, but I finally done it. So in 2021, John and I took our kids to Moab, Utah, and I recorded the entire thing on a GoPro Session 4 with no video stabilization, no external audio, no zoom. The GoPro 4 doesn't even have a screen, so this is it here. It's itty bitty. That's what I recorded my entire vacation with. So instead of recutting each individual video, I've made a complete mashup of the entire trip, day by day, every place we went. Enjoy the video. I've got to get packing. We're gonna hit the road today, headed to Yellowstone. So we are in Moab. Right now we're in Dead Horse State Park. This is the viewpoint for the La Salle Mountains. Moab's really cool because you have 3 incredible parks in one place. You have the state park, but you also have Arches National Park and Canyonlands National Park. So we're gonna do Dead Horse today. We're gonna go to all 3, and we got the kids with us this time, so they're gonna have a blast. What do you see, Fern?
I see something over there.
What do you see?
I don't know.
What is it?
It's a mountain.
You see the mountain? Arches is way over there, Arches National Park. And then over here, way on the horizon, you can see Canyonlands. It's way down there. So it's a cool point where you can see both. Two buttes here are actually named after the Civil War ironclads, the Monitor and the Merrimack. And they kind of look like it because this one would be the Monitor with the little round pillbox, and then the ironclad Merrimack, USS Virginia. We're done with the Dead Horse Park area, so we're gonna go to a new place now. Here in the Colorado River Canyon, looking for petroglyphs, some wall art. Found something they're interested in. Sand. We are done here with the dinosaur footprints. We're going on to Corona Arch. It's further down the canyon here. Got a couple other things we're doing. We're just kind of doing all of the things that are not in the national parks in the first day. Nobody move.
What is it? What is that?
That's a dragon.
Dragon?
We're starting the trail to Corona Arch. We're hoping it's something the kids can do. We're not quite sure if it's out of their capabilities or not, but if it gets too tough, we're gonna turn back.
Right here. Yeah, we climbed up.
Fern, grab the rope. across.
We can use one hand.
The bow tie, and it's actually really close to Corona Arch, which is just right over there. What is that big thing?
It's a round thing.
Is it an arch?
Yep.
Corona Arch. Beautiful. It was a moderate little hike. Wasn't too long, but it was totally worth it. It's so beautiful up here, and you can hear people trying to make things echo. Yeah, so 2 arches, beautiful views. This is a really steep part, okay? Step right here. Andrew, get the rope. This is called the birthing panel, or the birthing rock. Person holding a shield.
A big part. What is that?
Insane how well preserved these are. I mean, they look like they were packed just days ago. This goat, ram, bighorn, yeah. So this is going to be the end of our first day here in Moab. We got to do Dead Horse Park, and we saw that. We saw this birthing scene here on this rock. We've seen the dinosaur tracks. What else did we see? We saw a big arch.
We saw a big ice.
We did a big hike.
Yep.
Did you have fun?
Yep.
You ready for tomorrow?
Yep.
We're gonna see more arches?
Yeah.
Yeah, and canyons?
Yep.
All right. Well, that marks our first day. That is the Moab fault line, and that's what created all of these mountains and blocks. This is the Tower of Babel, and it's extremely tall.
When it beats, that thinks that you found something. What are you doing, Daddy?
We're gonna do the hike up to Double Arch. This is one of the main attractions here. It's a half mile. It's you can see it in the background there. It's one of the most photographed arches in the park. We're up underneath it. We got my 2 little boys here, and we're gonna hike up into the arch.
See, we're miles away.
And this is the view through it to the other side. Back inside. Salt Valley overlook. Here you can get out, there's a pull around behind me, and you can come out here and see into the fiery furnace. But this is what it's for. You can see the salt deposits. And the cool thing, there's red, green, and white in it. You can see the salt, the lime, and the copper and iron, all the different minerals turning the dunes different colors. So that's neat. But you can also get a really good look at the hoodoos in the fiery furnace from here. So that's pretty cool. You get to climb out of here. Don't climb on the fence. Can you say fiery furnace?
Fiery furnace.
Good job. What do you say, Fern? What do you think?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Arches are impressive, but this is just something that you would just want to look at for a very long time. Devil's Garden, and this is a really neat, it's kind of the end of the trail here. So we're gonna go in here real quick. There's some big trails back in here. Go to some of the bigger arches at the back. But with the little ones, we're just gonna stay close today. It's pretty warm. Within the Devil's Garden, you have Tunnel Arch, Pine Tree Arch. The big one is Landscape Arch. That's the largest one here. Partition Arch, Navajo Arch, Double O Arch, Dark Angel, Private Arch. And then you have this primitive trail back. Okay, so that's a pretty long one. I think it's like 4 miles out, all the way to Dark Angel. A long ways off. We're making these frequent stops here because it's really hot. It's middle of the day. 2 o'clock, about 90-ish degrees. No clouds, so. We've got water and they like to stop every time we get a little bit of shade. Slow and steady. But if you look, we're almost there. Landscape Arch. What do you think, Fern? Pretty cool. Hey, boys.
Good.
This is Wolf Ranch. We're gonna go see this old ranch here. It's called the Wolf Ranch. John Wesley Wolf settled here in the late 1800s.
A man?
Yeah, a man.
A man turns into a wolf?
No, he was named Wolf. This is where he built.
Is this where his house was?
Well, this is his house. This is where he kept his cows and horses. We can walk around it, but we can't go inside. Go peek inside.
No, this is his
That's his cellar.
Yeah, and that is his house. Yeah, that thing right there is his house.
Come here, Fern. I'll pick you up so you can see.
Yeah. Probably he's right here and there.
Yeah, they're gonna go to Skyline Arch. It's 0.2 miles, so this should be a good one for us.
But you not?
But we're gonna go. Let's go. I think it's gonna be the last thing for us today in Arches. We've got another day here. See how we do. Gonna do Delicate Arch. And this is one of the large pieces of artwork. A lot of it's gone, but what you can see is up here in this corner, and it's very well protected. Day 3 here in Moab, and today we're going to be doing the Needles District of Canyonlands National Park. But when you're on 211 coming into the entrance of Canyonlands, there's an important place you have to stop. This place is called Newspaper Rock, and it is controlled by the BLM. It is one of the best preserved petroglyphs.
Monster giant people.
Monster giant people?
Yeah.
What do you think it is, Andrew?
With the long neck.
Are they aliens?
A giraffe. A giraffe.
We are in the Needles District. today we've got a few short hikes planned. We're gonna have some fun today. So it's pretty warm out, so we brought lots and lots of water, and we're gonna see how far the kids can go. We're gonna do the roadside ruin trail here. This is a 0.3 mile distance, so it's about a 20-minute round trip. But you get to go in here and see some ruins here. So this is our first one here in Canyonlands. Ready to go? Everybody got their water and hats?
Yep. Yeah.
Alrighty. This is a spring inside of a cave. This is kind of famous for the cowboys. They left, well, you can see kind of here what's in the cave. But we're in this kind of mushroom tower area. It's really neat. Alcoves, caves. Can't wait to see this one. See, they have a cabinet here, and they'd have cans of food over there. They have a stove, chairs and tables to eat. Here's an old rusty mattress right here. But yeah, they seek shelter in this. Keep them out of the rain and the heat. Everybody in here, you can see the ceiling is black. The ceiling is black with the fire, so they can start a campfire.
Where did they start it?
This is the big spring where they get their water.
And there's still water with you?
There's always going to be water there. I'm gonna go up behind him. Okay?
Yes.
You don't want too many people on it at once.
Not too much people up the ladder.
Yeah, one at a time. You are. You're doing great, Fern. You get to be on top of all this. And you just kind of get to look around everywhere. What a view. Isn't it pretty, guys?
Yeah.
I think it's a 0.6 mile trail, so it's not even a mile. You get to walk on top of the rocks underneath where the caves are. It's an interpretive trail, so it lists all the plants in there. So it'll explain to kids what the plants are, like pinyon pine and sages and Mormon's tea, lots of different plants. So it's a good trail. Pothole Point, it's a 0.6 mile hike. So we're gonna do this next. If we keep our eyes open, we might find one that's already blooming. Here at the end of the line here at the Needles District, this is the overlook, Big Spring Canyon overlook. So I'm kind of at the furthest end you can go down to. There's tons of little places, caves and cracks and crevices to climb through and look at. Tons of different views, so many different colors. It's a little challenging with the kids because they wanted to climb and run and jump, and good place for them to get hurt, so you got to really be on top of them. Make sure nothing was dangerous. Don't go past the crack. It's a really fun place to come and just look around.
Guys, there's one up here.
We're gonna be done for the day here. We're gonna come back and do Island in the Sky another day. There's a lot more to do over there. We're not gonna get to the maze. The maze is mostly not accessible to cars. So we had a good day here. We're gonna call it quits for Canyonlands for now. Today we are at Islands in the Sky. We're gonna do some fun short hikes, see Upheaval Dome, and hopefully some great canyon views. Mesa Arch, it's one of the main ones. It's, I think, the most photographed.
For sunrise it is.
What'd you say the mileage was?
Half mile.
So not too bad. A little bit of a hike. We're gonna get the water on, get that started early. So let's hit the trail. What's this plant right here?
A cactus.
What kind?
Cactus. Huh?
What kind? What's it called?
A cactus. It's a cactus.
Is it a prickly apple?
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful, mostly because of the view beyond it. We're done here at Mesa Arch. We missed the sunrise by just a little bit, but that's okay. It was still stunning. Morning light is the best because of the way the buttes look in the background, the canyons in the background. This trail is the Aztec Butte Trail. I actually have a picture here. It's a longer trail. It takes you down to the Pueblo ruins. Got my flute. My goal with the flute, I just like finding places that resonate and echo very well with the flute. So we're gonna go up there. You guys think you can do it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. You sure you can do it?
I got
Wait. You're doing it. We made it to the plateau. Guess you could say summit. It's not a mountain. Really proud of the kids they got up here.
Don't run.
This probably isn't the best thing for young children, but if you're very careful and you help them, as you see John is with Carson there, you just got to be very careful if you're going to bring kids up here. All right, guys, we made it down, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did it safely, didn't we, Fern?
Yeah, but we did not get to the truck.
Nope, we're not to the truck yet. This sign shows that the granary is this way. So let's go to the granary, Fern. It's like a pantry. It's what it says here is a pantry. This is where they'd store food for winter, grain. So we're gonna try to climb down here and see it now.
How they got in though?
They just put their food in there. The people are gone. They've been in town. So the next thing we're gonna do is one of the big things. This is Upheaval Dome. It's about a mile long. We're taking off. We had some lunch. We got full bellies. We're ready to go now.
The whole pack. Oh, cool. That is awesome.
It's possible that this is a salt upheaval, so with the sandstone pushing down, the salt layer from when it was an ocean was pushed up, and that would be the upheaval of this salt. That's why that's there. But this could also be a meteorite crater, which punched a hole and then the salt was forced up. That's what we have here. There's two viewpoints. We're at the first viewpoint. The other one is just right over there. It's a little bit more of a walk. It's not too bad, but with the kids and everything we've done today, we're not going to push them that much farther. So, but this is the overview here. We're done with Upheaval Dome. Was that fun? Carson, what do you think? Good. Cool. Okay. It's getting hot, so we're going to take a little break for now. You can see the Schaefer Trail is a gravel cliffside. It's not necessarily dangerous, but you got to be careful when you go on it. It goes down the side of the canyon. So this is kind of a cool look at it. All right, so this is the Green River overlook. One of the main things you're going to want to see if you come here. This is a stunning view. It's just a pull off, but you can see Candlestick Tower from here. Butt Canyon overlook. This looks over the Colorado River on the other side. Last thing we were going to stop and look at before we go over to the Grand View overlook. It's called the Orange Cliff Overview. This is the Grand View Point. This is the 6,080 foot high viewpoint over the confluence of the Colorado and Green Rivers. That's a road.
Please drive through.
Yeah, people drive on that.
Your right hand and repeat after me. I am a junior ranger. Okay. My job is full of danger.
We made that mistake
I promise
at last end, and then we didn't get
not
in
to
time,
pick
so
the
they don't have
plants.
their pins from there. If you don't mind.
And I won't step on the ants.
Thank you.
A junior ranger's job
Alright, do you guys want to go on this one?
is never done.
Never done.
All right, congratulations, my friend. You are our newest junior rangers. If you see anything cool out there, if you have any questions, definitely report back to us here. And we always love.
So today we're doing the Delicate Arch Trail. It's a 1.5 mile out, 1.5 mile back trail. It gets its name, it was called many things, but the name that stuck was Delicate because an artist said that it was delicately crafted, and that was the name that stuck. So it's the most photographed arch in Utah, and we're gonna use it as the end of our trip. We got plenty of water. We got our 3 hikers here with us, so we're gonna try to take it easy with them, but we're gonna push them a little bit today.
I'm so excited to climb up a mountain, but look at that state park.
This always makes people tired, but it's so we can go see pretty places. It's been a little strenuous for them. We came up a big staircase here. We're just taking our break. So far so good. it kind of turns into a mixture of path, steps, and a little bit of scrambling. It's not bad. It's all sandy. Delicate Arch. Long, hot hike with the kids. We had lots of stops, but we have made it here. It's a very busy spot. We got our pictures from here, but I don't think we're gonna get any closer. We're not gonna try to wait in line because there's a lot of people here. But it's still a really stunning viewpoint here. So we've been here maybe 15-20 minutes, and I think it's time for us to go. Let some other people come up. Kids are ready to go, so we're headed out. Ready to go, Fern?
Yeah.
All right, let's get your backpack on. This is just a small arch up here, and it opens up into this beautiful view of Delicate Arch from the valley below. It's just incredible up here. Kids are moving a little faster, so that helps. There are also ruins here off of the trail, petroglyphs, not ruins, that you can stop and see as well on the way back, or you can stop before you go up to the arch. Cute rock art petroglyphs. They're more recent. You can note that they have horses in them. We are officially done with our Delicate Arch hike. I think the kids did phenomenal. They made it all the way up, mostly on their own. We didn't have to carry any of them until here at the very end. It's been a good day. It's not been too hot. It's been overcast, so it doesn't feel too bad. It's been a great trip. It was a great hike. And that is the last thing we have on the list here in Utah. It was kind of the grand finale for us. Now, not in Utah anymore, but we are in Colorado, and we've stopped off at the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. So this is another canyon. It's known for its dark color and white stripes in it. It's a very sheer canyon. It just goes straight down. In some places, there's only sunlight in that part of the canyon for about 30 minutes a day. That's how sheer it is. So it's really, really impressive. It's actually called the Gunnison. This is one like the Grand Canyon or some of the ones in Canyonlands that just kind of, it's impossible to really take in with your eyes and conceptualize how deep it is, and just it messes with my eyes at least. Some people say the same thing, that it's just too grand, and so that's the experience you get here. So this is the Painted Wall, and it's the tallest vertical cliff in Colorado. They've got 2,250 feet, That's 685 meters. Here's a comparison with the towers, the Eiffel Tower, Empire State Building, Taipei, and the Burj Khalifa. It's the only one that's taller, and it's not taller by much. So impressive. Super stressful with kids because right over here there's no rail. I just crawled into that tunnel over there, and if you just kept going, you're going off the edge. So it's you got to be careful here with kids. It's not a complete Black Canyon video. It doesn't probably do justice to the national park, but we do have a campground to get to, and this was kind of just a roadside stop. So this is what we did. We wanted to stop and see it, and so that's the video.